Hi everyone, hope you're well. It's another Tap Titan 2 episode today, and today is tourney day, and I've actually done some actual prepping. This is the first. So I've absolutely been, I've done about 4 or 5 run worth of preps. So I've banked about 80 mil of relics for this tournament before starting, which is what you should normally do. So in between tournaments, you should be leveling up your books of shadows quite high. I think mine's reasonable. Yeah, mine's still reasonable, even though I've been banking relics, still quite reasonable. So you should be leveling up your books of shadows for at least over 50% LTR. And then just before tournament, I normally 3 to 5 runs worth of relics save up, plus diamonds and shards and other goodies. So I have been saving and banking, so hopefully this tournament will be a bit better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prestige, join the tournament, get new artifacts, as many new artifacts, and then level and push as hard as I can, make the run as quick as I can as well, and then might have to do a couple pushes to see what we do, but hopefully we can get a better positioning today. Before I do any of that, I want to get just a little extra gains and stages before I start, just so the higher level you get, the higher the max stage you get before you start a tournament, the further advanced start, the further stage start you'll get, so it's better. So always, if you can, you might as well push that little bit more before starting a tournament. And also some changes since the last day. I have collected and completed a few more items and equipments. So I'll go through my stats, my equipment and my current artifacts before starting tournament, and then I'll show you afterwards, just so you can see the difference, compare really. Alright, I hope you're all lovely, I hope you're well. I've been enjoying the weather. In the UK it's been up to like 20 degrees. It's been really nice. It's been lovely, warm, hot and sunny. Even though I work from home and I work inside, so I work at my desk, and then so pretty much from 8:30 9 AM till 5 PM I work at my desk. Then I take my kid and my dog out for a walk or run, have dinner, bath, bed him, and then it's about 7:30 8 PM, and then I then record or edit some videos for 2 to 3 hours. So I'm pretty much sat on my desk for 11 hours a day. Yeah, so I look outside my bedroom window and I see all the kids and all the people walking the dogs in the sunshine. I do, you know, at lunchtime I do pop out in the garden and have a bit of sunbathe, but oh man, it's depressing seeing everyone outside when you know, we're stuck indoors. But I hope you guys enjoyed it much more better. I hope you're enjoying the weather and the sunshine, and if not, I just hope you're safe and well. That's the most important thing. Stay safe. So the current completed sets I've got is Hair of Light. Now these are the rare and event sets, have just been completed by just generally playing the game and farming, so you get a lot of drops and a lot of equipment. So all these sets I'll show you now, they're completed. I didn't spend any shards on, they're just from just generally playing the game. So that's why I say it's not worth buying any spending any shards on rare equipment, because we've been playing for, let's look at the statistics. So I'll just quickly level these bad boys up. Alright, so I've been playing for, so playtime is 2 days and 22 hours, nearly 3 days. I've been installed for nearly 30 days, but my actual playtime, which is the important bit, it's 2 days, no, nearly 3 days of playtime. So in that 3 days, we're just casually playing. We've completed Hair of Light, Hair of Shadows. What else have we completed? Any event sets? I think there's an Easter one. Yep, we've completed the Defender of the Eggs. That's Easter set currently on. And all these sets, they're normally an annual or yearly appearance. So some of them, for example, Heartbreak is a Valentine's one, Snowmaster's a Christmas one. So if you're wondering when they're going to appear, it's in their name. So Rockstar, I think, was like a summer one, Heart Cream's a summer one, Surf One's a summer one, Halloween, Sled's Christmas one, Lunar Festival's around Lunar time. So normally these ones are seasonal, and some of them just appear randomly anyway. So you do eventually do to collect them, but so far we've completed 3 sets in event. We've completed, nearly completed, we've got 2 more pieces for Blessed Bishop and Solar Paragon. We've got two more pieces for that. One more piece left for Viking King, so that's nearly done. Two more pieces for Cybernetic and Phantom. So pretty much out of all of them, we're over halfway and nearly completed in pretty much all of them without spending anything. So I would imagine in the next 3 days, half of them or more of them will be completed. Same with them, a couple more. Well, seasonal. So I think that's all we can do for now until the next season. Legendaries, we've completed the Noble Fencer, which is what I was aiming for. So the two sets I always recommend is Noble Fencer for advanced start, so your runs are quicker. Let's adjust this a little bit. And the next one's Ancient Warrior Mythic set. So the next one I'm aiming for after this will be the Ancient Warrior, which is this one. This does cost a lot more, 100 shards, 700 shards to complete the full set. 100 shards. I think it's incremental, like 100 and 110, 130, 140, 150. So it increases per each one. So Noble Fence is done. Thunder Deity, again, that's just been from legendary drops. I've been quite lucky with legendary drops. Same with Eternal Monk, one piece there, legendary drop. Again, one piece there, one piece there, one piece there. Wow, and the full set Anniversary Gold as well. I did buy that. That was a part of the beginners bundle when I first started. So I think that's in episode 1 or episode 2. I did that. So that's the only one I bought. I think it was £5 or £10. I will probably. I'm trying to make this free to play as much as possible, but I'll probably spend £5 or £10 maybe every few months, like I don't know, once a year, once or twice a year. So it's still count it as if, you know, asking if you can't afford it, like yourself, you're a student, or you're obviously a young person player, as your birthday money or Christmas money. £5 or £10 every few months is not a big deal. But the reason I'm paying a little bit here and there is because eventually you then start unlocking things like skippable ads, VIP over long time playing. So if you are looking to be a long time player but you don't want to spend a lot of money, then it may be worth spending £5 here, £5 there, and eventually when it hits those amounts, so it's incremental, it adds up. Then you get those perks unlocked. So again, if you can be playing for a year and spend £5 or £10 here and there, and next thing you know, you log in and you've got VIP status before you know this. So that's the reason why. The last one, Mythic set. I haven't got any Mythic sets, so that's why I didn't show any. I don't think I even had a Mythic drop yet. No, I haven't got no Mythic drops. But as I mentioned, my next target is the Ancient Warrior. So that's one to start pushing more, basically. So right, I'm going to start my... Can I push any more? I'm going to see if I can push a little bit more. I'm going to start my tournament. Level up my artifacts. Get new artifacts, level them up. I'll use an artifact optimizer because I want to make sure my artifacts are leveled as correctly or as optimal as I can, because I really want to make the best use of the tournament. All active skill perk. I got to use that. Alright, I had to quickly use the all active skills because that will push me quite a bit. Sorry, I'm always drinking tea recently, as I said, because I'm working all day, and obviously in the heat, and then a lot of editing. I'm trying to upload so many videos, so I've been trying to do as much computer stuff as I can, but obviously that takes a toll mentally. So yeah, a lot of cuppers. But I'll try to get more interesting cups, because it's just a dog cup. Actually, I've got it with dog bowl as a Christmas present for my dog. So it said dog mum, dog dad, and then I think like dog's name on the bowl. It was like part of a set, so kind of like self-gift, I suppose. But I'll get more interesting cups as we progress. So I might get the... Oh, what change quickly? Those handcrafted ones from the streams that the missus made. Look, I'm already beating my max stage, but I didn't mean to. Oops. I was trying to save that. Sometimes you push like that just from leveling up your Books of Shadows, just because, you know, if you've been farming all like for a few days, Books of Shadows, you then realise you start pushing anyway. Just because it increases your artifact damage. That'd be the main reason. And also just from drops from certain things. You might have got better equipment during the week as well. Right, what else can I do? Oh, I can level all these up. There's no point. There's literally no point. Mega boost. I'm gonna activate mega boost now to get the advert out of the way, just so I have to watch it during the tournament. Let's get these boring adverts out of the way. Oh, here's the auto brightness when I was moving back there, Forcer. Yeah, what do you think about the stubble? It's been about a week now, week and a half. The only problem with stubble is, one, I'm not used to it, so I'm constantly playing with it. So you probably see me doing this and this, which is like not very attractive. But at the moment, I said, like, because we're locked down, no haircut. It's been over a month since I've had a haircut. I get quite bushy hair. This is going to go massive. And do you reckon I should get them? Oh, I don't know. I was about to suggest something crazy. Do you reckon I should get the misses, if it gets big enough, as maybe a charity for COVID sponsorship, or maybe just as a charity stream, that I should get my missus to do my hair, either shave it off or haircut. When this or this grows big enough, maybe we can do a stream for charity support where I just shave it all off. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below what your suggestions and other things with fun games we can play. If it was a charity support, how long? 12 hours? I doubt I'll do 24 hours. I've got a son. I've got a 5-year-old, so it's impossible to do a 24-hour stream. But maybe a 12-hour one, 8-hour one. See what you guys think. What other things I could do? No tattoos on the face, please. And yeah, to let you know, I do stream every Sunday on Twitch. I do stream on YouTube at the same time, but mainly Twitch is the main one. And I do try to stream during the week if I'm not doing all the editing and videos. If I get time, I might stream. But mainly it's Sundays at 8 PM GMT time on Twitch, so follow me there. Right, down to this tournament, let's go. Have I got an all perk drop? I've got Make It Rain, so I could activate that. So the Make It Rain trick is basically activate Make It Rain and join the tournament as quickly as you can. And it'll carry over the gold. And before you do so, just make sure that there's no... Oh, we're stuck on that boss anyway, so it doesn't matter. But make sure that there isn't a transition timer. So around the current stage, there's a countdown transition timer that goes round to your next transition. And you can turn this on or off in the options menu. For example, if I was to turn it off, every time you go through a stage, the transition screen, which changes the background, happens. There's the bar there. Happens so often that when you start getting higher stage level, it happens like every single second, like 1 or 2 seconds, and it's really hard to play. So that's why Strange Transition is like a timer. So I don't know how long it is, maybe 5 minutes, but it counts down to it next does the background change. So as long as you haven't got the bar too small, that's the perfect time to do it, because you don't want it to happen when you're trying to do this perk. So Make It Rain, join tournament, pretty much that quick, so within 1 or 2 seconds. So basically I'm still prestiging and it's still dropping the fairies. That would mean you see my gold income is now E339, which is much higher than what I would have normally got. So quickly level up all these and level up the backgrounds. I just see my raid has just activated, so I'll probably have to do a couple of raid attacks while it catches up, because at the moment, because I've got so much gold carried over, that my heroes, the game will just be trying to catch up to my current gold level, and then I can start leveling heroes again, which is great, because it means for the first like 5-10 minutes you just got to keep an eye on your active skills and not do anything else, because it literally is just trying to catch up to your gold amount. So it just makes the first 5-10 minutes a bit easier, a bit quicker. You can also just, if you haven't got any Make It Rain perks, you can drop a clan crate at the beginning of the run. Same, it'll give you a bit of gold to make your first bit of run a bit quicker. And I normally save them for tournaments, the best time to use them, because when you first start playing the game, you don't have that many perks. I mean, when you get to I'm like level 80 my alternative account, I think I've got like 20 or 30 perks for each one, just because you win so many tournaments and you get so many of them daily, they just start stacking up so much. Once you level up all the heroes, always make sure that your strongest hero, the most current one, so this one is ranged, go to your helmet and make sure the ranged is equipped. So if it was spell or melee, I'll change it to spell or melee. But it's ranged, so we'll keep that on ranged. And I see now that the next amount is E335. So I need to have collected E335, which is at E333, before I can next level up more heroes. So let's get rid of all these because these are weak. Melee, how much is that? 650. Yeah, still lower than my current one. And it said if you get equipment that's weak or you don't use, feel free to sell it. Don't worry about keeping them, even if it's a good legendary or mythic. Even if it's weaker, sell it. You can use those diamonds to get more pets, and we like pets. How many skill points I've got now? 6. I will level up that as well. So put 4 in there. Normally you only put like 1 level in each, but I'm been a bit lazy. Yeah, you know, normally only level them up to level 1 until you get near the end, and then when you can't push anymore, you max out your gold. That's hand and das, and when that stops working, you then max out your war cry, and when that stops working, you then max out your other skills. That's the most efficient manner way. But because my run times are ridiculously short, about 10-15 minutes, I can afford to max out my active skills because I won't run out of mana. My run time's so quick that my mana doesn't really matter at the moment. Right, let's have a look at the Titan. So it's a sterile. So the Armaker. So that's what I can't remember. But if you're not too sure, there's different guides. I've done a raid guide about which parts to attack, which decks to use most efficient. I will link it below and also put a notification icon. But what the clan normally does, they normally list which bodies. Well, I've got masters which are looking after the clan for me, but they list which body patterns to attack and which ones. So it says sterile. Don't attack both shoulders, right hand and right leg. So these are the ones as a reminder to not attack. So don't attack both shoulders, right hand, right leg. Get rid of that. I've accidentally clicked one of the notifications. 7 Deadly Sins, I also was playing that sometimes. If you're a fan of the 7 Deadly Sins game, let us know, because I did do a couple of guides of that, and I will, like a walkthrough, I think. I might get into doing more guides for that or more walkthroughs, but I was trying to complete the game, and once I get more about the game and know about the mechanics, then I was thinking about doing an in-depth guide on them. But yeah, if you're a fan, if you want that sort of information, let us know in the comments. Right, so are we caught up yet? Yeah, sweet. Keep these level heroes leveled up as much as you can to get their abilities unlocked when you reach special level caps. So it's good to keep them constantly leveled up, all of them. What else have we got? Nothing there. I'm always checking the passive on every time I prestige or every time I log in daily. I always check my passive because there's never a notification on them. And they're the ones that make your runs quicker. So, final attack, head. Let's give it some head. Bash its head in. Yes, interesting. Tapping, swiping. It's not like that, is it? Give it a little knuckle duster on its head. Did you ever get that as a kid? Have you got any of you got like older brothers and sisters who compete in a headlock? Like rubbing against your head really hard. Can't remember what it's called, knuckle duster or something, I don't know. And you're probably like watching like, no, my siblings never treated me that way. Well, it's a bit rough. Played a bit rough when we was younger. Not like getting hurt, but just, you know, play fights. A bit play. How much got? 5, 4, 4, 4. Okay. I think I should level these up a bit more. Oh, wrong one. I'm just clicking randomly. Let's switch all these bad boys on then. Swiping goes on. Adrenaline rush. Thank you very much. We'll spend money on Doom and not mana yet, because I'll wait until my mana's run out. Then I'll switch it on. So once I've used all my mana and I've totally gone dry, then I'll do the mana potion perk. So So the next one I'll probably level up these a bit more because they're not giving much anymore. Because I am a beast. I said I'm a beast. I'm not even at 6k yet. Should be like aimed towards, I don't know, 10k range. I want to get to 10k as soon as I can, man. The main reason is because I want to get the auto hero unlock because it makes just doing runs a lot easier, a lot quicker. It's more fun, basically. Or we can spend money in the shop. I don't want to. Level these up and go for the next run. Just keeping these lowered so I can level them up quickly while I attack. Oh, mouse has gone off screen. Come on. I need my coordinated defense guy to come into the screen again. There he is. Oosh. So we smashed max stage again. Great. Is what we wanted. So now it's push time. Time to do mega push. I haven't bought any new artifacts left yet, or leveled them, and I haven't spent my skill points. This is purely just, it's doing it on its own. Let's check everything up here is leveled. Okay, thank you. What drops have we got? Anything good? Nah. Me. Okay. Let's have a look at no, not yet. So we've got all active skill drop, which is nice. So we need that to do another little push. Wonder how many levels I pushed today. If I get to 6k, if we can get to 6k in this one, this run, I'll be happy. But I don't know. I'm always overestimating it at the moment. I'm so optimistic. I'm like, yeah, this is easy. Well, it is a little bit. It's just patience, persistence, patience, and watching all my videos. Obviously, 12 seconds to go. 10, 4, 3. Thank you. 3. Nice. Any good drops there? Nope. It's alright, it's alright. Not too bad. Got 800 diamonds. I'm just going to level up. Before I do another little run, I'm going to level up my heroes quickly. Discover new artifacts yet? Okay. What have we got here then? Got boss gold damage, all gold, that would help. See, the reason I got that one is because it was all gold and it went to level 5, which means that, which one was it? Bubbles, there we go. Which means I'll get the passive of it as well. So when you're looking to buy stuff in shop, if you haven't got that much diamonds available, try to look at ones that go past the set level, so like 5, 10, 15, 20, because it means their passive skills will be unlocked. So just then, that's given me an extra 1.06 gold plus 42% pet damage, which didn't have before. See if I've got any. No, I'll quickly do these while I'm waiting. That's good. This takes half an hour. Oh no. Oh, I've got it equipped, so I can't use that. Reroll just so I can. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So that's half an hour. It's an hour because it's uncommon. So yeah, I'll use him in an hour. I should have done that throughout the day, but I forgot. Oh, got that one. Warcry was activating that drop, so I'm going to quickly push a little bit more. And then I'll go back to shop to see what the other pets are, to see if any go past the benchmark and will help us in this tournament. So that's another good thing to use your diamonds for. You should be getting pets anyway, so you should be getting all damage, all gold, kit and fluffers. Kit for splash damage and fluffers is very important. That's your mana regen, and you need good mana regen for like when you get later on in the game, not just for your mana efficiency to make sure it's easier, but when you get to 1000 skill points, builds like Heavenly Strike and Shadow Clone, especially Heavenly Strike. Heavenly Strike uses a lot of mana, and because you're smashing the Heavenly Strike button to use the build, yeah, you need a huge amount of regen for it to be a decent build. So it's best to build your foundation now and buy fluffers anytime you see fluffers in the shop. Make sure you've got a few diamonds left behind so that you can buy it. And when you do have 1,000 skill points, next thing you know, you've got an awesome mana regen, and you can smash out the Heavenly Strike build. So yes, do that. Right, so back to shop. Jaws, pet gold, fairy gold's to 10, so that will increase it. So to give an example, Jaws, let's look at Jaws in pet. Right, Jaws passive right now is at 5%, because it's at level 7, and when it gets to level 10 it gets 10%. So at the moment it's giving me 42.25 pet damage and 1.1 fairy gold, for 1.1 fairy gold and 42 pet damage. Spike Jaws. Let's go to pet. Where's Jaws? I would have gone up a bit. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. So now it's gone up to plus 95 pet damage and 1.3 fairy gold. So the fairy gold only went up a little bit, but the pet damage went up quite good. That's because I hit the next passive bonus. So that's the sort of thing you should be watching out for when you've got when you're collecting pets. If they haven't got the all damage, all gold fluffers or kit, if you get any other, you should pretty much be getting other ones as well. And yeah, just I could have got well, that might be better than my all hero damage, don't I? I should check the level differences between them. I'll do it next time. Oh, that's it. Equipment drop is, if it's a blue health bar, it means it will drop equipment, so that's why I kept it. I activated my skills so I can get that equipment drop, and also I had enough to activate both gold and Warcry, so I can push a little bit further. And I'm going to check out a bit more pets in the shop, and then I look at the artifacts. I keep trying to go towards artifacts so I can buy new ones and level them, but I'm getting distracted with everything else. Do you do that as well when you playing Tap Titans? Do you get distracted when you have a goal for something, but then it's like, oh, shiny, and you like go into distraction mode? I'm terrible. I get distracted well easy. What's nearly done on this push. Right, they've all run out. Level these bad boys a bit more. Anything else changed? Yep. So that's my main checking the passive skills, because there wasn't notification that changed, and now I've upgraded it. My sneak count has gone up, which is great. Let's check what the new equipment is. Common item, that's fine. And what are they saying in chat? Oh, just sharing an attack summary. Pet one more time. So this, I think we'll check that. Yeah, just under. That goes over, so it goes 5%. So again, I will be getting that. And Griff, yeah, it goes past 50 marks. I'll be getting that as well. A matter of fact, I'll get all of them, just because that one's only 90 and it still leaves me some diamonds in reserve for next time. So I will, yeah, use that.